people spread over 7 islands. That's essentially Mumbai for you. Here, space comes at a premium, and for many in Mumbai, a 1 BHK apartment is a luxury. And in our constant struggle for space, Mumbai city craves a revolution. Mumbai needs to be uplifted. More air, more space, a better quality of life, all at an affordable price. I'm Milind, and I'm here to give you an all-access pass to Mumbai. Join me as I walk you through India's largest urban makeover project, which proves to be a template for urban renewal across India. It's happening right here in Bhendi Bazaar.
'17th century, Old Bombay. The British set up a dockyard in the heart of the city. Labourers from different cities were made to settle down in a nearby area where single-room structures were built. As they felt more settled, they called in their families to stay with them, filling up the small chawl-like structures with at least 4 times the number of people it could accommodate. With time, the homes grew old, number of people further increased, and commerce grew well. Under its beaten roofs, Bhendi Bazaar homes about 3,200 families and XYZ shops. It has become a hub for everything: hardware, antiques, jewelry, and some really good food. The flip side is that the infrastructure is still more than 100 years old, same in size and its original capacity. What these residents call a home is really a structure decayed by layers of age and neglect.
34 people died, over 15 people have been injured after this 117-year-old building
collapsed in Mumbai's Bhendi Bazaar.
ये सुबह करीबन 8:25 को हुआ. पूरी बिल्डिंग ऐसे बैठ गई.
The Maharashtra government has ordered to forcibly evacuate the residents to prevent any further accidents.
So it's disheartening to know that this is the only future these buildings are left with. But this cannot be the future of residents living here. Many a times, residents of dilapidated chawls in Mumbai city are averse to moving out, even if it poses a grave risk to their families and to themselves. Let's find out what it really takes to convince these residents to move out.
To gather more insight on this situation, I'm meeting Amin Patel, an MLA who has grown up in the neighborhood of Bhendi Bazaar. He knows every little nook and cranny, and now he is a part of what we see as a revolution of every person's living condition.
माडा के पास इतना पैसा नहीं उस बिल्डिंग को रिपेयर कर सकते हैं. लैंडलॉर्ड को इतना पैसा मिलता नहीं कि वो बिल्डिंग का अपकीप करे या रिपेयर के अंदर पैसा दे. तो ना लैंडलॉर्ड पैसा देता है, ना टेनेंट पैसा देता है, ना माडा पैसा देता है, ना गवर्नमेंट पैसा देती है. और बिल्डिंग की हालत हर साल वर्स होती जाती है, डिलेवर्ड होती जाती है. उसके वजह से एकदम बिल्डिंग गिर जाती है और लोग मर जाते हैं.
But the reason Bhendi Bazaar really happened is because the SBUT, which is the Saifee Burhani Upliftment Trust, which is run essentially by the Dawoodi Bohra community, they came forward and they said, let us take this forward as a pilot project, as a tribute to their spiritual leader. And that's why we've really come to the point where the first cluster project in India is being implemented. What prompted your community to get involved and develop this area?
Now in 33-7, what we were seeing was that a developer or a builder would acquire 1 or 2 buildings, pull it down, build something on it. So there were like towers coming up, but they were so thin in nature and there was nothing happening below ground.
It is a pencil structure surrounded by the dilapidated building. Then they don't have a proper drainage.
उससे वहाँ के संसाधन पे infrastructure पे बहुत दबाव आती है.
Lot of pressure come on infrastructure. So cluster is the only solution for this area.
And then the government came out with the initiative of 33-9.
That's right.
Which was a cluster redevelopment.
The Bhendi Bazaar Redevelopment Project falls under Maharashtra State Government Regulation of DCR 33-9. This framework has been created to acquire a cluster of old buildings, provide the residents with a transit camp, and develop them together as one single project before they can finally be moved back. Consent remains the biggest challenge.
90% people don't want to leave this area.
हयाती अपनी है कि नहीं क्या मालूम, कभी देखेंगे इधर अपना बड़ा घर होगा.
I have got a very nice house and I am satisfied with my house.
एक वजह ये है कि उनको ट्रांजिट कैंप में जो भेजा जा रहा है वो बहुत दूर है, तो लोग एरिया छोड़ के नहीं जाना चाहते कि वो यहाँ उनके बच्चे की स्कूल है, कॉलेजेस है, बिजनेस उनका यहाँ पर है, तो जाना नहीं चाहते.
भाई इधर कमाने आता है और लॉन्ग एरिया में हम लोग को जगह देंगे तो थोड़ी जा सकते हैं.
We have to understand the psyche also of the people who lived here. They have been living here for more than 150 years. Now there are sentiments attached to it. And this is a mohalla kind of an atmosphere where एक culture होता है, एक अपनापन होता है, एक
आजू बाजू में सबका माहौल था, जिंदगी सालों सालों तक वहाँ पर साथ में रहते थे, वो अभी वो सबसे जुदा हो गए.
That अपनापन बाकी रखना था. तो अपनापन बाकी रखने के लिए we bought a piece of land in Majgaon, which is about a 10 to 12 minutes walk from here at Anjirwadi, and we built 650 transit flats. So that people are not disrupted from their social life.
ऐसा क्या था कि वहाँ हम लोग का जो घर था, मतलब वो पूरा नीचे बच्चे उतर ही नहीं सकते थे खेलने के लिए वगैरह. यहाँ बच्चे लोग को खेलने के लिए ठीक है, पार्किंग वगैरह यहाँ है गाड़ी की. और वो जो स्ट्रीट में हम लोग रहते थे वहाँ पूरा सब फेरी वाले हॉकर्स लोग वगैरह पूरा मतलब कंजेस्टेड था. और यहाँ के थोड़ा मतलब लाइफस्टाइल बेटर है, व्यू अच्छा है, बिल्डिंग का मेंटेनेंस अच्छा है.
Of course, we used to stay in chawls where the bathroom, like the toilet is outside. So, of course, all that was like, we were used to it. But now, after coming here and after looking at the picture, now like how the redevelopment is happening, we are very much happy to, now to move to a flat system where you will have your own personal flat and, there will be no other kind of nuisance.
Transit is better because there we had only one room. Here they have given us 2 rooms. So, space-wise, it's good over here. It's very clean over here.
24 hours वाटर है वहाँ, तो सुबह में BMC का वाटर जब भी आए वो टाइम पे उठना पड़ता था, या बैकअप में जनरेटर है.
We were given equal chance to have our own word and say as to where we want to move and are we comfortable,
घर अपना छोड़ना मतलब वो बहुत बड़ी बात होती थी कि अभी कैसे इधर एडजस्ट होगा या क्या होगा. पर यहाँ आने के बाद में पूरा मतलब लाइफस्टाइल ही चेंज हो गई है. इनफैक्ट ऐसा लग रहा है कि यहाँ भी रह जाए तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
What are the sort of timelines now for this project?
As you have seen, subcluster 3 is about to be completed in June of 2019. 600 residential tenants would come back. These tenants, when they left, they were living in chawls. They did not have any facilities inside for hygiene. When they come back, each one of them will have 350 square feet, compact, 1-bedroom, hall kitchen apartment with 2 bathrooms.
अभी जो हालत है, गटरों का पानी निकलता है, वो सब हाउस गली सब निकल जाएगी, जगह जगह पे कचरा है, वो सब बेनिफिट्स मिलेगी ना बाद में. तो
बन जाएंगे तो अच्छा ही रहेगा ना.
थोड़ा तो कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ थोड़ा खोना तो पड़ता है यार, लेकिन एक बार जो बन गया तो फिर वो वापस सक्सेसफुल तो हो जाएंगे.
249 buildings, 3,200 residential tenants, 1,250 commercial tenants. It was a Herculean task. But we said no, with the support of the government, with the support of the tenants who are living here, we will succeed. And today, with God's grace, we have come a long way.
Right. If you were to give us a sort of 30,000 feet in the air view, how would this place have transformed?
Today, if you see, we only have small streets running into 16.5 acres of land. Whereas when the project is over, we'll have 60-meter wide roads running into the project. Today, you don't have any parking facilities in this area, and it's a big problem. The businesses are not flourishing because of one of the reasons is the parking problem.
Sure.
Tomorrow, not only are we going to have parking for each residence, for the commercial, but even for visitors.
You'll manage the footfalls better.
100%. Today, Bhendi Bazaar only has one tree.
Is that true? Just one tree?
Yeah, just one tree.
Wow.
When the project is done, we are going to have 700 trees and shrubs. So it's going to be a complete green project. It's going to be what our government has always wanted, a smart city where everything will be recycled, and we'll ensure that we don't become a burden on the city, but we facilitate the city to grow further.
और वो मेंटेन भी होएगा ना, बनने के बाद इतना अच्छा मेंटेन भी होगा, 60 फीट के रोड बन जाएंगे, ये सब गाड़ियाँ खड़े थे वो सब नहीं रहेगा, आने जाने का फ्री मूवमेंट रहेगा, वो सब फायदा मिलेगा ना.
We've just done a deep dive into India's largest urban makeover project. A project of this magnitude can't be expected to be smooth sailing all the way. We've met a wide array of people, many of whom have serious reservations to this project, but ultimately almost 85% of the residents of this area have given their consent for this project. I personally believe that the Bhendi Bazaar Redevelopment Project will become an important template for the rest of India as we urbanize more and more rapidly. I'm Milind Deora, this is All Access Mumbai.